Shelton's Mountain View Elementary School, built in the 1950s and once struck and seriously damaged by lightning, is on the school district's priority list for replacement. That would happen if a February 17th Shelton School District bond issue election passes. Mountain View teachers have been left to do the best they can with the small, overcrowded classrooms they have, even using a former shower room for classroom space. The room is still lined with bathroom tiles, and a teacher with a sense of humor placed shower curtains at its entrance. Then there's a stage in the school's multi-purpose room, which was converted for office space. There are other signs of age at the school if you look close enough. Should the bond issue pass, Mountain View Elementary School would be rebuilt to 45,000 square feet at a cost of $24.5 million. The district would eliminate Mountain View's 11 portable classrooms brought in to accommodate overcrowding. The high school has the next highest number of portable classrooms at 10. Robert Herron, Shelton School District Director of Facilities Management and Construction, was hired last year to help organize new school construction scheduled to run until the fall of 2019 if the bond issue passes.
It'll add 26 additional classrooms so we can house those students, and we can focus also on having 21st century grade science labs and the things that we need to really bring a quality learning environment. We're also extending out the athletic facilities to include an auxiliary gym right there adjacent to our existing gym. We can't house currently hardly all of our students now for PE classes with our current setup in our mini dome. It will take the auxiliary gym to be able to handle the additional burden that will come from a 9th grade class.
Herron says the idea is to provide enough new space to help eliminate the portable classrooms that are both with and without plumbing.
One of the great things about our elementary plan for reconfiguration is that going to a K-4 model allows us to remove a significant portion of the population, which helps us with overcrowding, and we could be in the position that we have quite a few portables that can be removed at our elementary schools as a result.
Kurt Simmons, the school district's maintenance supervisor, says the high school, which is more than 40 years old, is where the most repair work is needed.
It has a lot of different roof problems, some rot problems along the fascias, and it's things that the general public's noticed. I think that as far as the building goes, it's probably the one that needs the most attention on a day-to-day basis from the maintenance and operations department.
Simmons talked about where the most work is needed.
I would say the electrical system, because of the vocational building. There's a lot of things they'd like to do in the vocational area, and that's kind of my background. They don't have adequate electrical there to run some of the equipment. That's a big need. The plumbing system, mechanical system, it definitely needs some attention. You're dealing with a building that has predominantly galvanized piping systems in it, and a lot of that stuff is very antiquated, difficult to work on and maintain, and costly.
Herron explained what happens next should voters approve the bond issue.
Well, it's going to be a very rapid progression. We've worked with a planning architect to determine exactly what we're going to need to do in order to get these schools online for fall of 2019. Because the goal, since the main drive of the bond is the reconfiguration to get our high school students completely on one campus, to get our 9th grade restored back to Shelton High School, as well as to minimize the crowding that's happening in our elementary schools. We've targeted that fall of 2019 and have worked backwards with our architect to develop architectural design and planning, as well as the bidding process, and then working with our contractors to be able to develop the work.
I'm Jeff Chu for iFIBER ONE News.